tongue is blue. I just had a ring pop.
We was playing Manhunt today, and right now we're currently inside a park.
At the park.
Yes, we're currently inside a park, and things didn't go as I planned.
Yeah.
And I didn't say that life would go as I planned, but I was hoping for the best, and I gotta say, the way that we handled it was pretty good.
I texted my mom, asked her if I can go to the park with my best friend Shanti. She said yes. And so we were at the park, and I met all of her friends, but some of the friends didn't like me very much, and I don't know why.
She's a very kind person, and well, the thing that I didn't like, oh. Okay, the thing was, me and Kayla are very best friends, and me and them are friends. So it's like a difference between best friends and friends, because
And they think I was taking her away from them, and I didn't mean to. I honestly did not mean to do that. I just wanted to come to spend extra time out of school with my friend. And, I didn't know I was going to meet all these friends, but I'm glad I did. And then I offered, we can play games and to be together, but,
And she handled it the best way that I could ever imagine, someone handling it. There's many different things that can happen with your friends meeting other groups of friends.
Yeah.
And all my friends are not the same. I have a group of gothic friends. I have a group of people who hate gothics, but they don't clash together like they did today. Because when they do, they're nice to each other and they treat each other like we're all the same, just because we like something different doesn't mean
And
that we are
honestly,
different.
I have no idea why one of her friends is mad at me. I tried to ask him, because I was going to ask him, and he was going to say it, and I was going to be like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come off that way. But he didn't even tell me. He was like, oh, it's a secret. And I'm like, so tell me what's wrong so I can apologize.
Okay, so here's some tips on how to deal with that. And I'm going to ask Kayla to do the first one because she did it well.
Okay, well, when one of your friends are mad at you, the thing you do, you don't get mad back. You don't slash back. You don't get mad. All you do is just calm down, hang out with the person that you love, and try and find out why the person that's mad at you is mad. And if they're not budging, then just leave them alone to think about what they're doing. Because honestly, they're being childish. But if they tell you what you did wrong, and if it was your intention, then you have to apologize. And even if it wasn't your intention, say, it wasn't my intention, I didn't mean to come off that way, and apologize. And that's what I was going to do, but he didn't tell me what I did wrong.
So, which led to my part of the story. Now listen, my part in this whole scenario was to be the friend to all of my friends. Now that Kayla was here, I felt that I should pay attention to her and I should take care of her because she is in a different environment, in a different neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I cannot leave her alone so then I can play with my other friends who knows the neighborhood well. And I would never leave my cuddle buddy, and I would never leave my friends, and I don't know how they thought it was different.
I don't live in this area. I just texted my mom if I can go to a playground across the street, and she said yes. But I don't know the people around here, and I don't know anybody here, so this is my first time.
This is her first time, and I gotta say, everybody loves her. Is that since they're related to the person, they feel that I can't make them feel any different than they do now. And my part that played here was to be the one that doesn't take sides. I didn't take sides, and I told the truth. The truth was that Kayla just came, my cuddle buddy came to the park with me, like I had asked her to, and she had tried to play tag with everyone, right? So I don't know what happened when I went to the bathroom. Something probably happened. Something probably tricked off.
Nothing happened, actually. We were just playing manhunt. Nothing happened when you were in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I mean, no signs of it. When she was in the bathroom, we were just playing tag until she got back.
That's what happened, and so I don't know what happened. I can't judge what happened, and I can't say anything about what happened. Now, my part was, and if you're in my shoes right now and your friends are just do not like your other group of friends, you cannot get involved in one side, because that's not being a friend. You have to stay away from it, but you have to help like keep it away from occurring.
engaging in it, like becoming a real issue.
And what I did was, when I was asked about the issue, I told the truth, and I didn't take any sides. I just told what I was there for and what I understood, and nothing happened. No parent got upset. And even if you're an adult and this happening, and you're supposed
And your child,
to
you know, your child is upset because, your child is upset because someone was making fun of them. What you do, even though you're taking this advice from a child, but you should do this, the professional thing to do is not get mad at whoever. You have to find out what happened. You have to dig deep. You can't just assume that your child is right. You can't do that. Because if they're not, you're going to have to put them in check.
In this case, the parent knows that her child is like
Over dramatic.
Her child is a little over the edge and stuff, but we love each other. This is a community base, and I told Kayla that before when she came. I said we love each other like we're family. This is a brother and sister community.
You know what I've never seen before in like like in any environment like this? People bring food like chips and soda and share with everybody in the park, family or not, you know them or not. They share with anybody in the park. I've never seen that ever in my life. I swear to God, ever. I've never seen that, and that's so sweet. Like I told her, that's so touching to me, because that's like some real pure hearts. And I'm not saying that like anybody who doesn't do that is not pure, but that's very, 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 very kind thing to do. To go out of your way to buy stuff for people that you don't even know. And that's real like friendship and family right there. And I'm very happy that we have that in this world.
And the thing that I would never do is that my mom loves to buy children things. She loves to buy. If we get some, she says that if one gets, all get. Family or not, bloodline, whatever, we all gonna have to get, or else we can't get it. So if we're mad at the person, we would have to take and respect that they're a person too, and that if I get some, they're gonna have to get some too.
Never go to sleep angry at somebody. Never go to sleep angry at your family. Never. You have to settle it and make sure, because your family's not gonna be there around for your whole life.
I know. And friends aren't either, because sometimes they move away. Like I have
friends come and go.
I have a cousin, and she lived here for as long as I can remember. But right now she's 9 years old, and we're all a year further. It's just that I went a step higher and they left behind. My sister's 11, she's supposed to be 12, and then my cousin is 9, and she's turning, we're all a year apart. So when she left, I was depressed, and I didn't have anyone to actually talk to except my sister, and my sister she was moody too. And your friend, I know me and her had some arguments, and when my mom brought something, she made sure that she brought it for all of us, and we said our things. We never went to sleep thinking, oh, I don't like this person needs to get out my face. We never went to sleep like that. Never, because let's say something, God forbid something happened to her, and then the only last thing that I had on my mind of her
was that I was mad. Yeah.
And the only thing that she had on her mind is that, oh, she's mad at me, I don't know what to do.
Can you imagine?
I can never. And in this environment, people stick up for people that they love. And a stranger, my teacher had asked me at school, it was in history, where would you put a stranger inside your circle of who you would protect?
Protecting a gunshot, go in front of to prevent somebody getting shot.
I put him or her, the stranger, into the third one, because I'm not gonna put you last, because you're no different than any other person.
Exactly, but priority is family and friends and people you know.
Yes.
And then I put stranger in the third one too. And you know what we learned today in our science class? Miss Dixon has talked to us about her mother passing this recent summer, and she said always say good morning or say hello, when you go,
show affection.
Show affection. like if you were in the bathroom with somebody and somebody has to use the bathroom and you're brushing your teeth and you don't say, like, you don't greet each other, that's just rude for one. And what if you have no chance of knowing if that person is going to be in danger or not, and then the last thing you think of is like, oh, I didn't say good morning to that person, I didn't even greet that person today. Can you imagine?
Good morning is actually a thing saying, oh, my good mornings are, you're here, you're with me, and I want this to be the best thing.
Exactly.
Because it might be your last, and I'm hoping it is not, but I want you to have the best before your last.
God forbid.
And a stranger, why I love strangers is that, God for, like, who knows if they're your family? I don't even know half of my family because of how big we are. Friends are like blood to me, so I don't know who's what.
Yeah.
And if I were to let a stranger die, that's just
I
horrible.
couldn't live with myself. If I knew that I could have done something, I would not live with myself.
And even with animals too, like I would never
animals.
leave something to die or to suffer, because what you're doing to yourself is letting yourself suffer.
One time in the winter, I saw a dead bird on the floor. I put my gloves on, I brought it, and I had to throw it in the trash. I didn't want people like just stepping over and stepping on it like it's some toy that's just sitting there. It's an animal. It's somebody with blood, something that was alive.
A living organism.
Exactly.
Shape, no matter what. It was something that was here before, was loved by
Exactly.
something,
By some.
and was killed or just died naturally. No matter how you die, you're always going to be loved by someone you don't even know.
The day, family is family and friends is friends, and I don't know what the difference is.
Putting
because
yourself in other people's shoes is the best thing.
the best thing to figure out.
And the thing is, I'm a very silent person, and I'm silent because I think of what I say before I say it.
Yep.
Not because I just don't want to say the wrong thing. It's because I want to know what I say
Yep.
is what I know that if that person that I'm talking to ever goes, remembers that I say that, and that they know that I'm not trying to be hurtful to them.
And the reason why I know that we're in sync is because whenever I'm in a situation, like say I'm mad at my mom because I feel like she is wrong for me, or like wrongfully just putting so much pressure into me, and we have a argument, and I think to myself when the argument is finished, like when I'm about to fall asleep, what could I have said? What could I have said different that would like affect the production of it? And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes I think I'm gonna curse her out, but I never do that because that's my mother and I love her at the end of the day.
Ever since I was a very small girl, I would actually think about my actions, and my mom, like a lot of people used to tease me for it because I would think too much into something that was just so little. Just because I said, oh, you're ugly to someone, or just because I accidentally like did something that I wasn't supposed to do and never apologized, I would actually sit in the corner of my bed and then think, what couldn't I done to have fixed that? What could I have like prevented? And when I would think, the next time that it happened, I knew what to do. I knew exactly how to do it. And then when I still thought about it. What can I do better so then I could become more mature? And you know what? It made me stronger. And everybody who told me I was wrong ended up being in more trouble than I did when I did that.
So that's it for today. Cuddle buddies all over the world. Bye.
Love you.